Let me ask you something. Have you ever walked into a listing appointment thinking you had it in the bag, and then the seller calls you later and says, "We went with someone else"? If that's ever happened to you, I want you to keep watching because I'm about to show you why most agents lose listings before they even sit down, and how you can flip that in your favor instantly. Listen, if you're a motivated agent who wants more support, more training, systems, and an environment that actually helps you win, I put a link below for a one-on-one call. Book that now or DM the word listings on Instagram while you're watching this. Because here's the truth, no one wants to say out loud. The agent who wins the listing is not always the most experienced. It's the agent who can lead the room with certainty. And right now, if you don't know exactly how to run a world-class listing appointment, you're leaving thousands of dollars on the table. And worse, you're losing clients you should have won. It's not because someone had 20 years of experience. It's not because they offered a lower commission. It's not because you weren't good enough. It's because no one ever trained you to run a listing appointment like a leader. And that stops today. Grab a notebook, write this down, because these 3 shifts alone will change your income this year. Most agents walk in cold. Top agents warm up the room before they even show up. And here's what I mean. Send a pre-listing packet. This can be digital or it can be physical, so either email or to their front door, or via text in a flip book. This will include your marketing plan, your results, your social proof, and 3 to 5 testimonials of people who already had success with you. Next, you're gonna send a confidence text the day before. You're gonna say, hey Joan, excited to meet you tomorrow. I'm bringing you a full pricing breakdown and marketing plan. I can't wait to talk to you. That way, they feel like they're meeting a professional and not just hoping one shows up. You're setting the tone for the meetup. Step 3, you're gonna send them an email that's gonna include the agenda for the meeting tomorrow. So you're gonna send them an email that breaks down, we're gonna show up, we're gonna meet each other, and we're gonna sit down at the dining table, and we're gonna have a conversation about the plan to get your home sold and get you where you wanna go with your home goals. And the extra credit is making them see you everywhere. You want to be posting on your Instagram, your Google My Business page, your Facebook. You want your brand hitting them day after day leading up to that appointment. Because look, people hire who they see, not who's available. Write this down. Perceived presence creates trust. And that key word is perceived presence. Perceived presence creates trust. Comment the word presence if you've experienced this firsthand and you can't believe that someone got that job because they're completely inexperienced, but people think that they're experienced based off of their social presence. This is something you need to think about. The first 3 seconds decide everything. Most agents walk in apologizing with their energy before they even speak. Do not do that. It should be a gift that you're showing up to come help these sellers get where they want to go. You have the value, you know what you're doing, and you're there to get the job done. Here's what you want to say the moment you walk in. Say, "Hey guys, thanks so much for having me. Let's do a quick tour of the home and let's sit down at the table so I can walk you through the plan." That sentence does 3 things. It establishes leadership, it sets direction, and it removes awkwardness. If you're letting the seller lead the appointment, you've already lost. Now here's the 3-part listing presentation that closes 80% of appointments. Part 1 is their goal. You want to find out their emotion. What's their drive to making the move? So when you sit down, you're going to say, before I dive into my plan, tell me the story. Why are you moving? What's the ideal timeline? As they start to share with you, this makes them feel understood, and people hire those who understand their goals. Next part is you going into your plan. This is where the logic and value comes in, and this is where your confidence matters most. So when you're sitting down with them, you're gonna break down their pricing strategy if you choose to. You're gonna go through the staging and prep work for getting the home ready for the market, your marketing plan, the online syndication, your negotiation protection, how you're gonna make sure they get the top dollar for their home, your timeline, and you're going to give them communication guarantees. You're going to tell them that you're going to reach out to them every Tuesday. That's when you do your listing follow-up. No matter what, they'll always be able to contact you at any time throughout the week, but guaranteed every Tuesday I will give you an update on your property, on how the weekend's activity was, and what we're doing to find you a buyer. Agents lose the listings because they talk about the house instead of presenting a plan. And then part 3 is the close. You're going to say, everything I just showed you is designed to help you get the best possible result, which is the highest price and the best terms in the shortest amount of time as possible. I'd love to help get this done for you. We have our photographer lined up for Tuesday at 5 p.m. He's going to do the daylights, twilights, drone photos, and cinematic videographer. Does that time work okay for you? Okay, great. Let's get the paperwork knocked out and go over any questions that you have. And the next naturally is going to be the objections. They're going to ask you questions. They're going to try to poke holes in your plan. And this is where you need to stand on business and make sure you have a solid response that's going to keep them interested in working with you. And have objection handlers ready to go. You have one-liners that are going to jar them with your response that encourage them to work with you. You may get the objection, can you go lower in your commission? In that moment, you need to show that you are a negotiator and that you're going to protect their assets and you're going to protect their pockets and get them the highest price. So when they ask you that, you're going to turn around and look them in the eyes. You're going to say, if I discount my own compensation, how would I defend yours in a negotiation? And they're going to be like, that's a good point. And you're going to say, yes. I know my value. I know the value of your home. I know the value in this market, and I'm going to get you top dollar. And my goal is to maximize your return on your investment here. And if they say, oh, your price is higher, you're going to need to come equipped, ready for those objections. A great way to practice this is through role playing with ChatGPT. Ask ChatGPT for the top 30 objections that a seller might have when interviewing a top producing listing agent, and provide me with jarring responses that show and establish my authority as a real estate agent that's going to get their home sold for them. And see what pops out, and practice those and record yourself doing that. Practice your pitch. You have to know what you look like in those moments. You have to be able to deliver the message and make it clear and not sound shaky, and just be fully confident in that. But how that happens is through repetition, which can happen either at the listing appointment where you're fumbling the bag and you're losing the listing because of it, or you practice it at home prior to going to the appointments so that you never lose a dollar and you secure these listings. And here's the part no one wants to admit. You can learn all of this, but if you're in the wrong environment without leadership, accountability, and real listing training, you're not going to implement it. You can watch my videos and continue to watch my videos and subscribe and take notes and get game from this, but you're not going to implement it unless you're in the right environment. Your success is determined by your environment, and most brokerages do not train agents on how to win listings. They'll show you how the market's performing, but it's very rare that you'll ever get a true listing appointment training. And if you're tired of guessing, tired of losing listings you should have won, tired of trying to build this alone, that's why we built the Dynasty Elite team within the Wolfpack at eXp Realty, to give agents the systems and the support that I wish I had early on. If this video helped you, imagine what the right environment, with the right scripts, the right training, and the right leadership could do for your entire career. So here's what I want you to do. Go to the link below and book a call with me, or DM me the word listings on Instagram, and let's get you trained, supported, plugged in, and prepared to dominate your market, not just participate in it. You're not meant to blend in, you're meant to lead.